Okay, well, your family spoke about you running. There was a signed statement by 4 of your siblings.
You know how many people I have in my family?
A lot.
105.
105.
Yeah.
So four people from your family, a Maryland Lieutenant Governor Kathleen Kennedy Townsend, former Representative Joseph Kennedy II, Rory Kennedy, and Kerry Kennedy. They said the decision of our brother Bobby to run as a third-party candidate against Joe Biden is dangerous to our country. Bobby might share the same name as our father, but he does not share the same values, vision, or judgment. Today's announcement is deeply saddening for us. We denounce his candidacy and believe it to be perilous for our country. When you hear that from your siblings, what do you think?
You know what? I'm okay with it. I was raised in a family where we argue with each other. My father encouraged us to argue and debate every night. In fact, they orchestrated debates the same way my grandfather did with them. So, there's a lot of things I disagree with my family on. We were on different sides during the Obama. When Obama ran, I was on one side, they were on the other. And there's a lot of issues that I don't agree with any of those people on the war. I don't agree with them on censorship. I have 5 members of my family who are working for the administration. I have President Biden has a bust of my father behind him in the Oval Office. My family has a long, long relationship with them. And, I'm sure, those 4 particular people are horrified. And I'm running against somebody who they consider a friend. Oh, I'm able to love people with whom I disagree. And, so I'm okay with them doing, whatever, of expressing themselves. But I don't think it affects my candidacy at all.
Well, you've said one of your platforms is that the American government is dominated by corporate power. You said the Environmental Protection Agency was run by the oil industry, the coal industry, and the pesticide industry, and the Food and Drug Administration is overly dominated by big pharma.
Big pharma, and also, the industrialized food processors, and big ag as well.
Mm-hmm. What's going to be the first thing you do if you get elected president?
The first thing I do?
Yes.
Like the first day?
Yeah, the first day.
The first day, I'm gonna free Julian Assange. I'm gonna free Edward Snowden. I'm gonna pardon them.
Okay.
I'm gonna issue an executive order forbidding any federal employee from collaborating with social media sites to censor political speech in this country. I'm gonna issue an order that passport cards are going to be now available at 33,000 post offices around the country for anybody who needs them. I'm going to go down to Bethesda, to NIH headquarters, and I'm going to speak with the employees sometime in that first week and say that, we're now going to focus on chronic disease, and we're going to have good science, and we're going to open up the databases to the public, and we're going to cure chronic disease. We're going to end the chronic disease pandemic in this country. And then, in the first 90 days, I'm going to start the process of winding down the empire abroad and closing. I'm going to do a base closure commission for 800 bases we've got abroad. I'm going to figure out which ones we can close and how we can cut our military budget from $900 billion a year to $500 billion a year. I can go on.